Welcome to FXStreet. If you like the content we are producing, you want to be updated to it on a regular basis, head on over to YouTube to our channel and hit the subscribe button. And you can follow me individually on Twitter at justanalysis1. Not the date, that's my name up there. Okay, Decentraland. One of the major movers in the entire metaverse gaming token space. You've got like a Gala in there, Sandbox, and some others. And a lot of weakness coming here and likely to continue throughout the remainder of the year. There's a lot of subsectors or industries, whatever you want to call them, in the crypto space that are have not had as anywhere close to a near equal performance of instruments like Decentraland. They are primed for some nice big explosive moves here in the very near future, and so you're likely to see a lot of rotation of capital out of instruments like Decentraland to go into some of those cryptocurrencies that have been laggards, who are waiting for their big move and are positioned to do so. So how low could it go? I'm looking at least to that 275 zone. There's a good chunk of support here. If we zoom out and we look at the volume point of control, there is a good zone of support below it, the 275 to 280 zone. That's where Senko Span B is at. If you want to include the 382 fib retracement, you could, but I tell you what, below 260, and actually we'll just say below 250 to $1.50. The volume profile here is really, 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 really thin. I know that the $2 level is the 50% fib retracement, but that's really probably not an area of importance because of how thin the volume profile is here. So if it continues to move south, and especially if it has a close below the daily cloud around 270-ish or so, there could be a pretty fast move lower if bulls are unable to hold it. I mean, currently it's in a good support zone on the daily chart. You've got the RSI, relative strength index, is sitting in between the two oversold levels of 50 and 40 and holding that value area pretty strongly. You have the composite index showing some hidden bullish divergence, or regular bullish divergences present on the weekly chart. Yeah, the weekly chart just really says it's going to continue moving lower. Yeah, I mean, it's what percentage move is this actually? Let's just determine that from the high to where it is now. Oh, actually, that is a pretty sizable move it's already had. It's hard to believe that, but I mean, it has moved as much as 57.6% lower. It's only 45% lower right now. That's just from a price measure, not a proportional move, but that's what we've got going on there. This does have a long ways to go down if it's going to face little resistance on it, little support on its way down. It does have a good range to travel yet, and specifically, if we look at the composite index, and we look at the trend line, we've already seen it dip below this angle, and this is the current week. If it can bounce back up above it, it can hold above it, but if it fails, I mean, this could be the week we really see it experience some pretty significant drop, and that could happen despite even if Bitcoin were to gain 5% or in Ethereum 8%. It is still very likely that Decentraland has a 4 or 5% down day, even though everything else is up. So don't be surprised if that happens, because that's certainly how it is set up at the moment. Any denial of that bearish activity will likely occur. Yeah, I mean, for me at least, I will change my tune on this near-term bearish perspective if Decentraland moves back up to 5.25. That'll put it back into an ideal bullish Ichimoku breakout. That'll mean like a new move to much more expansive all-time highs will occur, but for right now it still looks very weak and likely that it's going to have some further downside pressure. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.